Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update because there are some notable limited time tasks that I want to mention and that you guys should definitely start working on ASAP. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over are, of course, the freebies. So when we go to systems over here, get campaign items, receive item account, you're going to see there are two compensation items. The first one is a rare drop rate plus 100% for 1 hour. Make sure to pick that up. And the second one is, of course, 50 star gems, so even better. Now with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is the Augment transfer pass vouchers, because you can actually earn a lot of these from the limited time tasks. As you can see over here, I almost have a full ticket again. So that will mean I'll have two full Augment transfer passes, and I just need to work on my third one. And the reason why I was able to obtain so many is because of this new limited time task over here. As you can see, Nameless City Exploration, Enemy Suppression. As we can see, we actually earned an additional 20 Augment transfer pass vouchers for defeating 1,000 enemies in the Nameless City. We were able to do this in like 2 hours yesterday. It's very simple. Since you're going to be farming the Nameless City anyway because you want the new weapon, so you know, you're just killing multiple birds with one stone, so it's definitely worth it. And then after you complete this one, there's another one here where it requires you to defeat 1,500, and there's another 25 Augment transfer pass vouchers. So this is really nice. You can earn quite a lot of these Augment transfer pass vouchers just by running the Nameless City. However, I know the question on everyone's mind is, hey Kero, is the Exelio Weapons any good? Because, you know, this is the new 11-star weapon, we're going to be farming for it, and you're going to be holding on to it to upgrade it in October. Unfortunately, the weapon is not very good. Yes, it's slightly better than the Iridium weapons or the Iridium weapons by 1 damage, literally 1 damage. That's all that's different. However, you are losing crit chance. For those who don't know, the Iridium weapons weapon potential at level 6 gives you 38% potency, 5% crit rate, minus 10% PP consumption, as well as the photon blast gauge charge when attacking plus 5%, versus the Exelio weapons, which just gives you 41% potency and photon blast gauge when attacking plus 10%. So the Exelio weapons are pretty nice in the sense that if you have this at potential level 6 and then you stack 3 armors with Fixa 5 Orxis, you technically have 40% faster charge gauge for your photon blast, which means you will be able to photon blast very often and a lot earlier than normal people. However, personally, I don't really think it's that worth upgrading to an Exelio weapon if you already have a high level or well invested Iridium weapon, or of course if you have a Wingguard weapon. Personally, I would just stick with the Wingguard weapon if you have a Wingguard weapon already. I would farm for an Exelio weapon just to hold on to it to see what the upgrade path is going to happen in October, just so that you have a weapon to upgrade in case it is better. However, what I'm assuming is going to happen is by the time October rolls around, when we get that upgrade path for the Exelio weapons, they're also going to drop another ultra rare weapon that's similar to like the Wingguard level of rarity, but it's going to be better than whatever the Exelio weapon will upgrade to. So if you are someone that plays a lot and is always gear chasing like myself, then personally the Exelio weapon is pretty much a hard pass. However, if you're the type of player that doesn't always gear chase and you just want a stable, good weapon that, you know, will always stay in the meta, then it's fine to go with the Exelio weapons. And that is actually something that I'm going to talk about in tomorrow's video on how you can actually transfer all of your augments from your Iridium weapon into your Exelio weapon without having to use an Augment transfer pass, in case those who don't know about this, because personally I didn't know about it till I watched Chrono Catastrophe's video about it. But the TLDR is basically, if you have an Iridium weapon already with all of your augments, it doesn't matter what augments they are. Let's say that you hyper invested into an Iridium weapon, you can transfer all of these augments to another weapon. It doesn't have to be another Iridium weapon, it can be any weapon, and it will not cost an Augment transfer pass. And it doesn't just transfer the EX augments, it transfers all the augments. So in tomorrow's video, I'm actually going to transfer all of these augments over here onto the new Exelio weapon. I just need a little bit more time to farm for the Exelio weapon because by the time I was streaming yesterday, well, Nameless City had already changed to the old Nameless City, because remember, Nameless City is now 2 separate sectors, and so it alternates between the 2 sectors every day. So when I actually logged in yesterday, unfortunately, it was the old version already, and I was not able to farm for the Exelio weapon. Technically, you can still farm for the Exelio weapons. They do drop in the old version of Nameless City. However, the drop rate was awfully low, and I was getting a little bit bored because I wanted to play with the new toys, with the new map where you can use Mars and everything and get all the little battery chargers. Like, I really wanted to play the new mode, which is why I only farmed about like 2 hours yesterday, and I just got bored. And so I'm gonna be streaming today 1 hour earlier than usual, which means like basically 2 hours after this video goes live, I will be live on Twitch, on twitch.tv/keroppi_sensei. You guys can tune in there. You guys can join me, because hopefully they fixed the all ship matchmaking, because for those who didn't know, all ship matchmaking was absolutely broken yesterday. You literally could not play it. Like, you'd go in and you just lag to hell. And if you were on console, you just went into an infinite loading screen. So for those who are having those issues, just do not check all ship matchmaking, and it solved all the problems. However, hopefully they fix the all ship matchmaking and we'll be able to actually queue up together today, and we'll find out on the live stream. You'll probably see my title. If I say all ship matchmaking is broken again, then it's still broken. If it's not, then you're all welcome to join me on the Nameless City farm, and we're going to be trying to get one of those new weapons, those Exelio weapons, so that I can actually make the video tomorrow where I show you how I can transfer all of these augments onto the new weapon without having an augment transfer pass. And last but not least is, of course, the new Cosmic Strike Force AC Scratch. I know a lot of people really like this idle emo where you're like, shh, you're literally like Faker, okay? It's like, it's the Faker emote that it's ingrained in my brain that is the Faker emote from League of Legends, because he literally does that to all his haters. He's just like, shush, everything is fine. I'll carry, easy clap. So yeah, this one's really popular. I think this one is going for a lot of money, but everything else is okay. I think the prices have been rather reasonable, because I said I didn't care about any of the items over here. I know there is the Kero effect, as a lot of people have dubbed it, on any fashion piece, which I say, oh, that's really cool. Immediately goes up by like 500% in price. So maybe I should just say, hey, I hate all of these styles for the stuff that I really like. But I'm not fooling anyone. You guys can see through me there. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.